Hey guys, I am Gautam from IIT Kharagpur and welcome to GMX. In this video, I am going to talk about one chapter from inorganic chemistry, that is Analytical Chemistry and the Instrumentation Analysis. So this is actually for JAM syllabus, and in this video I will discuss the important topics you have to read from this chapter, and then I will suggest you some books, some reference books for this, and also you will get all of this in my blog. Okay, so you will get the link of the blog in the description below. Okay, so check over there after watching these videos. Okay, so first I will discuss about the analytical chemistry, and then I will come to instrumentation analysis. Okay, so let's talk about analytical chemistry. So from analytical chemistry you just have to read some important topics. Okay, so first topic from JAM syllabus was that principle of qualitative and quantitative analysis. It says that actually you have to read all this from your inorganic chemistry lab practical book. Okay, so from let's say some questions, some topics such as Cu2 plus, Fe2 plus, Fe3 plus. Okay, this kind of metal ions related to this topic, and you have to determine the number of the color chains. Of course you have to see the color chains, or you have to write the color chains maybe. And for quantitative approach, you can they may ask some questions from titration, like hardness of water type questions. Okay, so for qualitative analysis you will get some questions from suppose you have a metal ion Cu2 plus. Okay, and then another reagent is added, then you will get another complex. They may ask a question on that. You have to find, or you have to write the color of that complex. Okay, actually there was a question in JAM 2017. Okay, so the question was, you can see the question on your screen, that a yellow precipitate is formed upon addition of aqueous silver nitrate to a solution of phosphite, pyrophosphate, metaphosphate and orthophosphate. Okay, so the final answer will be orthophosphate. So the yellow precipitate formed by AgNO3. So here AgNO3 will form yellow precipitate when orthophosphate is added to it. Okay, so AgNO3, which is the source of Ag plus, and orthophosphate, which will give the yellow coloration. Okay, so this type of questions you may face from qualitative analysis, and from quantitative analysis they may ask some questions like V1S1 equals to V2S2. This type of you can use this kind of formula, and also some titer value calculation, then determination of the final volume of the solution. Okay, so questions from titration, the calculations, because it's the quantitative part. Okay, and also some questions from molarity, molality, normality, mole fraction, then their calculation in family which are familiar with titrations. Okay, so just remember all those things. Okay, so now coming to another topic that says acid and base. Okay, so from acid and base, just solve the mathematical problems. Okay, using this kind of formula, V1S1 equals to V2S2. Then they may ask to calculate pH, pOH, then strength of buffer solution, then hydrolysis salt, and their application to solve problems on this topic. Okay, so this type of questions and their applications along with the problems. Okay, so you may find all those topics in two books, that is RP Sarkar volume 1 and AK Dash volume 3. So okay, you will get all those books in my description. Okay, so I will provide you the link of all those books. Okay, so check over there. So next, coming to oxidation and reduction. Okay, so from oxidation and reduction, actually you have to read this from electrochemistry, that is in the physical chemistry. Okay, so you have to read the electrochemistry full, and along with this some kind of Frost diagram and Latimer diagram. So okay, so this, if you read all these two things, Frost diagram and Latimer diagram, and the all electrochemistry, then you need not to read nothing extra. Okay, so next, coming to complexometric titration with EDTA. So here it says that you have to remember the titrations, complexometric titrations, which are used, in which EDTA is used only. So just EDTA, not others. Okay, so the corresponding titrations you have to remember. So just follow the syllabus, nothing extra. Okay, so next, coming to precipitation reaction, and that is also some problems on precipitated reactions you may face, and basic theory behind the precipitation reaction. They may ask some MCQs on basic theory. What is the theory behind the precipitation reaction? Okay, so they may ask questions from there. Okay, so just read it, just the basic concept you have to be cleared. Okay, so now coming to another topic, that is indicator and their color change. Okay, so first take an indicator, then know its formula, then its structure, and finally its acidic color and basic color and how they interconvert. Okay, so structure, formula, acidic color and basic color. Okay, and different types of indicator along with the pH dependency of those indicator. Okay, so this is all about the indicators. And next, coming to use of organic reagents in inorganic analysis. Okay, there are a lot of organic reagents which are used in inorganic analysis or to analyze the inorganic compounds like DMG, then 1,10 phenantholin. Okay, or you may know it as ophen. Okay, so this kind of compounds, this kind of organic reagents which are used to analyze the inorganic metal ions or inorganic compounds. Okay, so basically used in inorganic chemistry. Okay, so you have to read about this kind of organic reagents. Okay, and also chromatography, which is very important. Actually, chromatography means basically two. Just read the basic of TLC, then ion exchange chromatography, and also gravimetric analysis. Okay, gravimetric analysis, thermal gravimetric analysis, and like this. So this topic you have to read from this section. Okay, so next, coming to another topic, that is from radioactivity. It's from nuclear chemistry, and from radioactivity you have to solve only problems like questions like they may ask to calculate T-half. It's a very famous question. Often at least one question comes from this topic. They may ask to calculate the T-half or the number of atom left or number of atoms left, or the C14 radiocarbon dating type questions. Okay, and then coming to nuclear chemistry. So from here, radioactivity, just solve problem type questions, and for this Ekadash volume 1 is one of the best books. Okay, so you can buy these books, all of these actually Ekadash books, after going to my blog. Okay, so then you will get to go to the Amazon page, and from there you can buy that book. Okay, so now coming to nuclear chemistry, which actually consists of alpha, beta, gamma particle. Actually you have to read about the alpha, beta and gamma particle. Alpha, beta and gamma, their mass, their actually what are actually the, for example, alpha beta is 2 plus 2 charge of helium ion, beta particle is electron which is released from nucleus. Okay, and gamma particle has the much more energy. So this kind of differentiation of this alpha beta and gamma particle. Okay, and also some important topics, some important reactions, some important nuclear reactions. For example, let's take a question. I will give you a question. Okay, the question is like this: 238 uranium 92, and from this 234 90 thorium, plus you have to fill up this blank position. Okay, so what will be the other system? So it's very easy, because you just need to balance the system. So here 234, that is 238, that is there will be 4 1 4. Okay, and 4 92 90, that is 2 4 2, that will be of course helium. Okay, so this is actually helium, and which corresponds to alpha particle. Thus this system, and the answer will be alpha particle or helium 42. So there may be given 4 different options. From there you just need to get the final options. Okay, and which will be the helium 4, helium 2. Okay, so this type of questions you may face. Next, coming to applications of isotope, that says the structure, something like questions like structure of PCl5, because PCl5 has this kind of structure. This is equatorial bond, and these are the axial bonds. So the bond length of these axial bonds are actually different from the equatorial bonds. Okay, so because of these two Cl atoms are different. Okay, thus from nuclear chemistry you can easily apply the nuclear chemistry over here, and you can prove this. Okay, so they may ask the questions from this, but this is not that much important, which I am just telling you according to the syllabus, but all topics are not important. So after this video I will tell you the most important topics you have to read from this chapter. Okay, so keep watching. So now another important topic from application of isotopes, that is radiocarbon dating. It's very important. Radiocarbon dating, that is use of C14. Okay, and from this the calculation of half-life or calculation of age of a wood or something like that. Okay, so just read, solve some problems from there, and Ekadash volume 1 again one of the best book for solving questions, and also the book has solved questions. Okay, so now coming to important topics from all these things. Okay, so the important topic is nuclear chemistry problems. Okay, solve nuclear chemistry problems. Then oxidation reduction along with electrochemistry from oxidation reduction part. Okay, and then lab notebook for inorganic chemistry. Okay, and from lab notebook you just remember the reactions. Like suppose I have already given you an example, right? Ag plus and meta orthophosphate. Okay, and the final color will be yellow. Okay, so this type of questions, the final color. Okay, so this is also included in coordination chemistry, but from here just read the lab notebook or lab practical book. Okay, so that will be very helpful for you. Now coming to another topic, that is about the instrumentational analysis. Okay, so from instrumentational analysis I will suggest you not to read much more. Just read two topics, that is one, the basic theory behind conductometric, and second is basic theory behind potentiometric. These two kinds of titration. Okay, the basic theory and at least one example. So if you read the basic theory, then you can easily solve there may be at least one question or nothing from this chapter. Okay, and some other topics are present in JAM syllabus, such as soil analysis and something like that. But my suggestion will be, don't waste your time by reading all those kinds of topics. Okay, because I have never seen questions from those topics. Okay, so this is all about the instrumentation analysis and analytical chemistry. Okay, so just read these topics whichever I have suggested you, and if you face any problem, then you can ask me on my Facebook group, where either me or other YouTube subscribers give you the answer. Okay, so just join the Facebook group. You will get the link in the description, so go over there and join the Facebook group, and also you will get everything whatever I have taught you in this video. You will get everything in my blog, so you may get some study material over there also. Okay, so just check the blog. And finally, if you have any query regarding this, so you can comment below. And also, as always, keep watching, keep following, and thanks for watching.